as to count 1 of the charge. The defendant is guilty.
The verdict was announced on Wednesday. Markeith Loyd found guilty on all charges in the death of Orlando Police Lieutenant Deborah Clayton. Now a jury has to decide if Loyd should be put to death. But breaking tonight, there has been a big turn of events in his sentencing phase.
So a judge today delayed the proceedings just 1 day before they were set to begin. News 6's Nadine Yanis is out at the Orange County Courthouse for us. Nadine, you were in court, and one word to describe the state today might be livid.
Oh yeah, they were definitely upset. That was clear in court today. The judge herself admitting she just dropped a bomb hours before that jury, who is in a hotel tonight, is expected to be back here to decide to begin the death penalty phase. The judge saying when it comes to deciding whether or not Loyd should face life or death, part of those mitigating circumstances has to be how he lost his eye, saying that the jury should hear evidence on the use of force when Loyd was arrested.
I never had no desire to.
The judge said it was Loyd's testimony in this trial 6 days ago that changed her mind on this issue, and said Loyd has spoken extensively in court over the last 5 years about the injuries he sustained when he was arrested.
This is why I called this back up for reconsideration. Mr. Loyd testified, I think we all agree, not only on the stand, but many of his statements that he has made to the court concern the loss of his eye and how he was treated by the police.
The defense wanting to bring it in as a factor on how he has suffered in their argument for life, as they say it has impacted Loyd's life and has caused him pain. The judge agreeing to the point where she will even allow this helicopter video showing officers around Loyd at the time of his arrest into the penalty phase for jurors to see. It's important to note both an internal OPD investigation and FDLE investigation cleared all officers of any wrongdoing, but it's still something the judge said now, for the first time ever, can be presented to the jury.
I'm struggling to believe that that beating that he took that resulted in the loss of his eye does not form part of Mr. Loyd's thought process now, his character, and I've kept it out up until now.
The state clearly upset in court.
We would have asked, I can tell you, hand to God, I would have asked these jurors what they think about a use of force, because that matters. And I say to the court that we do not believe we could get a fair shake in this next penalty phase if this is sprung on us at the last minute. I mean, we're starting tomorrow morning.
And the judge agreed. The state says they need to prepare. So what the judge is going to do is bring that jury back here tomorrow morning, and for the first time in, maybe 10 to 14 days, she's going to send them back home until this penalty phase comes back in December. And so the state says they need to prepare. And I got to tell you, Matt, you said that the state was livid, absolutely. But to keep in mind here, Lieutenant Clayton's family is going to be getting this news today. That's something that the state wanted us to remember. This is something they're going to have to portray to them as well. We'll have much more from Inside a Court at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, complicated from all sides. And now these jurors can't put this behind. They have to come back in December. Just a complicated situation. Nadine, thank you.